Hello everyone, I'm the developer behind Project Necromancy. Project Necromancy is a top-down, crafting-based necromancy game inspired by the developer of Deadbolt and Risk of Rain. After around a week's worth of progress, that week also being filled with time spent doing distracting things like watching anime and playing video, I have decided to make a video to commemorate my progress. I'll most likely make these once a week or every other week. This is not only to show my progress to the viewers of the Tumblr page, but also as a way to look at my progress to motivate me if I don't want to work, or just to show myself that I do indeed make progress. So, keeping in mind the terribly drawn mouse graphics, and stock sound effects will not be in the game, let's start this up. So, the first thing that I'll note about this game, and the first thing that you're noticing, is that the camera is controlled by the mouse. This is so that the player can get a more strategic view of what's going on over here, or what's going on over here, or maybe behind this wall here. And, in my opinion, this is just very, very akin to what strategy games should do, and what I'm hoping will help the player in future builds where things are actually happening. So, let's start moving. Let's pick up all these bones here. You should notice that you don't directly have to pick up the bones by walking on them because of the slight pull that you have on the bones, just for convenience, so that you don't have to walk on each one, to make things a little bit easier. So, I've picked up a lot of these bones. How about we go into the crafting menu? The first thing that I'll mention about the crafting menu is that it stops the mouse-based camera controls. This is so that you don't mess with the camera as you go over here with your mouse and work on your recipe. So, now that obviously nothing's going to attack us and we have plenty of free time, let's take this slow. We've got a skull we'll put in the head. We've got arms. Each one we will put in the arms slots. A body we'll put in the body slot. A leg here. Oh, whoopsies. I will take this time to note that if you put something in the wrong slot, you can either right-click to empty the box, or, let's just put it back there, you can simply take the part and put it back there, and it will overwrite. Then, let me continue here, by putting my left leg there, my right leg there, and it creates this on my button. This is obviously showing that it will make a skeleton. So, let's click the button and see what happens. We made a gigantic skeleton whose scale is definitely not going to be this big in the final product. Yay! This is obviously all the mouse-drawn images that I placed there in order for my convenience. But that's not important. What's important is that when you create a skeleton, it takes away the necessary parts. It's taking away a head, a body, 2 arms, and 2 legs. As you can see, every time I click. There we go. We have run out of heads and arms. And if you're busy looking at the screen here, looking at your summons, not looking at your amount of items up here, you can easily tell whether or not you have the necessary parts to create your recipe, because the game will tell you. That is a stock sound effect that I found on opengameart.org, along with this absolutely adorable xylophone noise that I use for the bone pickup, which is so fun. Anyways, I believe that should cover my first week of progress. after this next week, or this next 2 weeks, depending on when I decide to post the next video, I should have these skeletons maybe moving, or maybe I'll make more skeleton recipes. I'll definitely move this button here, maybe have some more ingredients. I don't know. We'll have to find out what I do in 2 weeks. All I know is I want to make this game. I want you guys to play this game. I want to make something fun, something great, something you guys will all be happy to enjoy. So there's no way I'm stopping now. Thanks for watching my video. If you want to send me questions, advice, if you want to send me hate mail, if you want to, I mean, I can't stop you. This is a free country after all. Feel free to go onto my Tumblr page, give it a follow, send it a message, and or submit something if you want to. Anyways, that's going to wrap up this video, and I hope to see you guys on the next one.